Hi there, Tony White here from Revolution Post Drivers and White Fencing. I have my white fencing shirt on today and a Revolution hat on. Just a quick rundown on me regarding these, being the post drivers. I, 30 plus years ago, had machinery that couldn't do what we needed to do. I'm primarily a lifestyle fencing contractor. I deal with lifestyle right through to large rural jobs. So a lot of the things that we were having to deal with was tight access, steep, retaining walls, stockyards, not of a large scale, but stockyards that were in places that you wouldn't normally put stockyards. Garden edgings, post and rail fencing around the back of houses and things like that. So my equipment of the day wouldn't do the job. We spent half our time digging posts in. So me and my colleague, Wayne Little, who worked with me for years, were building a set of stockyards one day and we couldn't get half the posts because they're on the wrong side of the machine. And we couldn't get to the other side because of the retaining and the edge that we had to deal with. So, sitting in the shade, cursing this stuff, we came up with an idea. We need a machine that strokes from one side to the other. And we thought we'd just do it manually. And we thought all we needed was it to go from one side to the other. Well, this is what happened. We started designing it, we drew it up, we built it 3 times, and we ended up with what we have today. When it started, people were very standoffish. They looked at it as you probably look at it yourselves and think, that is way too bulky, it's way too heavy, you'll never stick it on the side of a hill. That machine, fully spec'd with rock spike, auger, 350 kilo hammer, comes out at 1450 kilos. The subframe itself looks bulky, it's all fresh air. The actual frame itself only weighs 95 kilos, as an example. The tower weighs 82 kilos. The motor, slew ring and side shifts weighs 450 kilos. The mast weighs 320 kilos. Then you've got a hammer. So the whole lot combined is very, very weight efficient. It's designed to be strong and it's designed to be light and it's designed to be weak in places it needs to be, such as the leg towers. If we hook a leg on a stump or a rock, I don't want to wreck my rotation, I want to wreck the leg because I can buy another leg. I have them on the shelf. The post caps, the backbone of the post cap is profile cut out of one block of steel. We don't weld a whole lot of bits of steel together to make the post cap backbone. It's one piece. The hammers are lead filled, have been from day one. They make them compact, makes them weight and size efficient. The masts are telescopic. The very first machine I ever built had a telescopic mast on it. It almost doubles itself in length. The telescopic action of the mast will pull 4.2 tonne, 4,500 kilos out of the ground. We can manipulate that with stroking to get nearly 11,000 kilos of pull. So to give you an idea, a 10mm rated chain, I've broken those. There aren't many strainers I put in that I can't get out again, for instance. So being a fencing contractor, being in positions where I need to be, which I shouldn't be in, having a machine that rotates allows me to get in there safely, efficiently and quickly. So our early days, our saying was, we can get a strainer every day that you wouldn't normally get with another machine. That's 1 strainer per day, I don't have to dig. And that equates to probably 15 or 20 posts also. My early machine was a 180 on a bulldozer fronted tractor. So I'd cut my own lines, and if it was touchy weather, you've got rain coming, I'd spin the machine around, back straight to the bottom, put my strainer in and work my way out on fresh ground, even though it was rainy weather. So that in itself is a massive time saving. So just the fact that I can mid-mount and straddle my wire, treat it as a rear mount post driver, treat it as a side mount post driver, both sides or anywhere in between, means that the balance of that tractor is now where it needs to be. So that's all I've got to say about that.